G'day and welcome to Mike's Organic Cafe. Today we're making organic lamington cake so you can have a bigger portion to satiate your sweet tooth without the guilt. To make sure you stay healthy, have it after a big protein dinner or after a long fast or post-workout. Ingredients for the cake are 250 grams or 1 square unsalted butter cut into cubes to soften, 1 cup erythritol sugar substitute, 4 large eggs, 1 tablespoon pure vanilla extract, alcohol free, 2 2/3 cups unbleached white baker's flour, 1 tablespoon baking powder, aluminium free, splash of sea salt, 1 cup full fat unhomogenized milk, and organic jam. If you have homemade it's better. I'll use blueberry and strawberry I found in the organic shop. Set these ingredients aside for the chocolate glaze and topping. 1 packet dark chocolate. I only have milk choc buttons, but we're adding cacao so it'll make it darker. 3/4 of a cup full fat unhomogenized milk, 3 tablespoons unsalted butter, half a cup erythritol sugar substitute. You can use as much as you like, but remember the jam is sweet enough. 1/4 cup cacao powder, shredded coconut, and have a pot filled halfway with water ready to boil. Step 1. Preheat oven to 325 Fahrenheit or 190 Celsius. Grease 2 baking pans that are the same size. Or if you only have one, like me, we can make a thicker lamington cake and cut it in half when it cools. First, grab a butter square, it should be melted to room temp. Then rub a bit of butter on the base of the cake tin. Grab a sheet of baking paper to fit, then place it on top, then fold the sides to the bottom so they stick out of the cake pan when we latch it shut. Then cut the leftover baking sheet around the cake pan so it's perfectly rounded. Grab another butter square and lather the sides of the cake pan. Then grab another sheet of baking paper, scrunch it up and place it hugging the walls, but with a flat round base. Don't worry if it doesn't sit right at the bottom. Once we pour the cake mix in, it'll adjust itself. Now mix the cake ingredients. Step 2. In the dough mixer bowl with the paddle attachment, cream together the softened butter and erythritol until light and fluffy. Do it on low speed, it won't take that long. Step 3. Add the eggs, then add the vanilla to the buttercream. Turn the machine off and scrape anything stuck to the sides. Then place a paper towel on the bench and scrape off the paddle attachment. Remove it and set it on the parchment paper. Step 4. Grab a sifter, place it on top of the dough mixer bowl and sift in the flour, baking powder and sea salt in 3 increments. So sift 1/3 of the flour, then add half the cup of milk, then the flour again, then the rest of the milk, and finish with the remaining flour. Then place the paddle attachment back on and mix on low speed until you get a webby, slightly runny dough look like this. Step 5. Pour the batter into the cake pan. Use a rubber spatula to help clean the bowl. I had some dough left over, so I made a mini cake I can serve to one person. Step 6. Place in the preheated oven and bake for 25 minutes. Then stick a skewer in the middle. If it comes out clean, it's done. If it doesn't, give it 5 minutes more. Step 7. Here's mine. It needed 5 more minutes, so 30 is perfect. But I turned off my oven and let them cook a little bit longer with the heat dissipating. Let the cake pan cool for 10 minutes first, then unlatch it and leave the bare cake for a further 10 minutes to cool fully to room temperature. Now we can make the chocolate glaze. Step 1. Cut through the middle of the cake horizontally. Do it slow with a sharp bread knife so it doesn't crumble. The cake should have hardened while cooling, but it's still fairly delicate, so be gentle. Step 2. Grab the jam and pour the contents in the center of the cake and use a spreading knife to evenly incorporate the jam. I put blueberry and strawberry. You can do the conventional lamington way of red jam, strawberry or raspberry, but I'll have mine the unconventional way. Why follow the norm? Be creative and cook with what you feel. You're the chef in your kitchen, creating your own versions of recipes. Who knows, you might even improve them. Step 3. Grab the shredded coconut bowl and set it close, and get a baking tray with baking paper and a cooling rack on top. Set the cakes on it. This is just to catch any chocolate drips so we don't make a mess. Chocolate is annoying to clean. Step 4. In a stainless steel bowl set over a boiling pot filled halfway with water, on a medium-low heat, stir the chocolate, milk and butter until melted together. Then add the erythritol and cacao powder. Don't do like me and add the erythritol and cacao powder before the choc buttons melt. Although it doesn't make much difference, just gotta be patient, it doesn't take very long. Step 5. The choc bowl will be cool to touch fairly quickly, so grab it and pour the melted chocolate onto the center of the cake and let it drip on the sides. Easier than spreading, much better. Drizzle with shredded coconut and give it a light shake to get rid of any excess coconut. Then refrigerate so the jam and chocolate hardens, then slice and serve. And enjoy. Be seeing you.